Hello everyone, I am Neha Kazi from Leelavati Lal Jidayal High School and College of Commerce. In our lesson today, we are going to talk about appeals and posters. So let us see how do we go ahead with this. So how to prepare an appeal or a poster? It should be written in a rectangular box using short sentences. Okay, posters never really have a lot of things written in it, but even if there are, which means they are pointers. Okay, so it must be persuasive, which means it should be convincing enough to the reader. Use interesting phrases, rhymes, pictures, etc. to catch the eye of the reader, which means it has to be attractive. Give an address or contact number or date and time. So depending on what your question is, you have to give them some address, number, date, time, which means this is for the action of the people. They look at it if they want to contact, so they'll contact you through that number. So this part is really important when it comes to a poster or an appeal. All right, then bold or underline important information. So let's say if it is your title, it should be in bold. If it is, if it is the last day or you have a certain limit for it, so you put it in bold so that people will focus more on these things. Then no usage of short forms or slangs. It is not acceptable. So in exam, be it any writing skill, you have to keep in mind that you will not use any kind of short forms. No slang language is allowed. Okay, no message language. All right, so let us see, this is how your format is to be, okay, of a poster. So you have to write the name of the issuing authority, a tagline, then the name of the event, whether it is exhibition, workshop, a camp, or anything that you get in the exam. Then write the detailed information, have some illustration there, okay, and then you have when and where it is, which means the date and time, and if there is any kind of entry fee they have to pay. Any other relevant information that you need to mention in the poster, and finally your contact information. Okay, so this is the entire format that you have to follow. You have to make this box. All right, then let us see the next one, that is basically we'll talk about all these things in detail now. Okay, so issuing authority, I said you have to first write the name of the issuing authority. So what is this? It means by whom or by which organization the poster is being published. All right, then second thing was the tagline. So it has to be in accordance with the question. So whatever question is given to you in your paper, you look at it and accordingly make a proper catchy tagline. Okay. So it should be clearly visible. It should be bold, underline. You can use capitals for it, but it should be clearly visible and it should be interesting. It should be a catchy tagline. Okay. Then the next one is the title of the event. So what is exactly your function? That is what you have to write. So it should be very short according to what your question is. Okay. And then you give detailed information, which means whatever the question has been given to you, accordingly make a plan of the event, when and where it is supposed to be, what is the event all about, and it should be convincing. See, because you're giving the poster to the people, they are going to read it and then make up a mind whether they want to come or they don't want to come. So that is why it should be convincing, it should be persuasive. Let us see the next. Then illustration, if there is any kind of pictures that you can make, any caption, any slogan, it should be there in your poster. So for example, a drop of blood can be made for a blood donation camp. Okay. Then date, time and venue. Very important, because you have to mention the date, time and the place. Venue means the place. Okay. So you should not forget this, because your posters are generally made in this manner only, right? Because you have to inform the people when is the event going to take place, where is it going to take place, right? Only then the people can come and attend it. Okay. So do not forget your time, date and place. The next comes in your contact information. So in case if people read your poster and they want to ask certain questions, they do not know certain things, they have some doubts, so they can contact on this number or this email ID or any other information that you have given to them. Okay, so the target audience can contact that number or that ID or anything or that address directly, okay, to sort out their queries or their problems. So contact information is definitely essential. Then finally we have other relevant information. So if there is anything other than what is given to you, if you need to mention that, okay, any other information mentioned in the question and is supposed to be there in the poster, so it is important that you mention it other than what points we have discussed. Anything extra given to you in the question, you please mention it in your poster as well. Okay, so that's all students for your posters and appeal. I hope you all have understood this. Thank you so much.